What's happening? Because you know it's your boy B-Hot Radio Shout in. Stepping in the building, I got a friend and family member to the show off in this thing, Markuann Smith. What's going on with it, boss?
My man B-Hot, what's up, man?
Same grind, man. Good to have you back in this thing.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Mark, Godfather of Harlem, still going strong. Talk to me about this latest season and where we at with it, boss.
Oh, man, season 4 is crazy.
Yeah.
We got a new character that's being introduced by the name of Frank Lucas.
Ooh.
He's from LaGrange, North Carolina. He comes up to the big city.
Yeah.
Looking for the American dream like Bumpy did in season 1, leaving Alcatraz, and they clash.
What?
So season 4 is like a real hell up in Harlem. You're gonna see a lot of different type of struggles between the Italians and Bumpy, between Frank Lucas, Bumpy, and the Italians, and a lot of historical characters are in there, such as James Baldwin, Afeni Shakur.
Crazy.
Truman Capote. It's a real good season this year.
Okay, I mean, researching and preparing for season 4. I mean, how did we get ready for this thing, sir?
Oh man, big shout out to the writers, man. We have some amazing writers in the writers' room, and history is always repeating itself, right?
Yeah.
So we're in 1966 right now. So a lot of the writing goes, really to the historical things that were happening in '66.
Yeah.
So a lot of the movements, the birth of the Black Panthers, the birth of the Black Power movement, all of that is you'll be able to see.
That's crazy. I mean, how do you feel on your 4th season in this thing, though, Mark? Because, I mean, you've been keeping this show rolling. Yeah. And you know it's difficult to get more than one season.
Absolutely.
Let alone 4.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel good. I mean, it seems to me like, the first day of shooting, when Teamster walked up to me and said, "Hey, Markuann, can I get a minute of your time?" I'm like, "What's up?" He said, "Thank you for never giving up. For you not giving up allowed me to feed my family for the next 6 months." So to be on season 4, I know a lot of people are able to work. A lot of jobs are being created, and just bringing great entertainment to TV.
Exactly. For you, though, Mark, I mean, what has it been like, maneuvering any other projects or spinoffs coming from this, though, sir?
Well, me, I'm a creator, actor. I like to, what I say is make history cool, right? So
I'm with that.
So there's a possibility of maybe a Frank Lucas spinoff. Putting that out there.
Crazy.
But I also have some other projects I'm working on my own that I've been developing for the last 7 years. I'm doing a project about the nation capital, based in '85 to '90 and everything that was going on back then. I have another project I'm working with an amazing writer by the name of Tanya Hoffler. Big shout out to Tanya Hoffler.
Yeah.
It's called Relay, about the relationship of a woman track and field team. So it's very exciting just to create content.
Yeah.
I love the crime genre, but I like to, get out of that as well too.
I feel
and
that.
The type of crime genre I like to tell is the truth, like things that are actually happening. But to show the juxtaposition of what's happening now and then is just like an amazing entry point for me.
Exactly. I mean, how do you feel though being in Hollywood right now, doing your thing and actually dominating on these folks, man?
Yeah. How I feel, man, it's you still deal with your what's the word that I want to use? Your hazing. You're still dealing with narcissism. You're still dealing with nepotism. Unfortunately, a lot of the DEI programs have been cut, meaning the fact that when you're walking into a room trying to pitch something, there's not a lot of time there are people that understand your culture. So you have to work even harder. But
talk to me about that whole DEI and how it impacted, film.
Well, I would say this, right? They're not obligated to purchase anything. There's no quota to be made when you're walking in trying to sell a project now. The bottom line is the ROI. You could have the best project in the world. You could say, this has never been seen before in TV or film, but they're looking at you with a poker face. You want us to give you a loan. Potentially, that's what you're asking for, a loan, right? An episode may cost about $5 million, $6 million per ep, to shoot something. And that might be on the low end. So now you're asking them to commit to something, and they have to figure out, what is our return on investment? Now, are we going to get our money back domestically? What about the foreign sales? What about when we do outer homes with the marketing? How will it affect people? What is the demographic? It's a lot of algorithms and metrics that come into selling a show.
Yeah. Break down, where does those millions of dollars come per episode? What is all of that? It costs that damn much.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it. Like, a period piece costs a lot of money. You have to recreate that
everything.
Time. Yeah, you know,
Okay.
from cars to the stages.
Yeah.
Set dresses. Then who's going to be your number one on the call sheet?
Yeah.
And then you got to think about music licensing, music clearances, and things of that sort. You know, there's a lot of things that come into making a project right.
Is that difficult navigating that, or is that part of the fun for Markuann Smith out here? Just, bossing up and making it do.
You know what I like? I like to be multi-hyphenate, right?
Okay.
I look up to people like Issa Rae, who created the awkward black girl.
Facts.
And turned the awkward black girl into Insecure.
That's right.
I like Lena Waithe, you know, what she did with The Shy. So to be able to play a point guard and still come and play the number 3 or number 4 and still score is just amazing to me. You know, I like playing in front of the camera, you know, in the sandbox with the greats of Giancarlo Esposito, Forrest Whitaker, Vincent D'Onofrio, Paul Savino, God bless the dead, Chaz Palminteri. These are all legends, you know.
Exactly.
And for me to be able to have them as scene partners is just an amazing thing to me.
That's
real. As well as being in the executive producer chair and creating things that are coming out of your head and seeing it, you know, just come on the screen is just dope.
Exactly.